The 1953 Panhard Le Zèbre was a striking one-off French car that blended industrial design, sculpture, and experimentation in lightweight construction. It was commissioned by Pierre Pothier, a Paris-based designer and tapestry artist whose work often played with irony and parody. Pothier already owned a Panhard Darnat X87, and he chose that compact advanced chassis as the foundation for his project. To shape the car, he turned to two fellow designers, sculptor Jean-Pierre Darnat and silversmith lighting designer Serge Mouille. Together, they developed the exterior as a three-dimensional artwork rather than a traditional coach-built body. The structure and panels were made from duralinox, a derivative of duralumin, an aluminum-magnesium-copper alloy valued in aircraft for its strength-to-weight ratio and ability to harden after forming. The result was an exceptionally light shell that wrapped closely around the Panhard's front-mounted flat twin engine and front-wheel drive layout. The Le Zèbre's design details were dramatic: deeply sculpted wheel arches, chrome-capped front and rear wings, a reversed nose carrying Marchal headlamps, and gull-wing roof doors that were the only way to enter the cabin. The canopy-like greenhouse curved in continuous sweeps, likely using custom acrylic glazing. Inside and out, the car leaned toward a sleek jet-age aesthetic without pretending to predict the future, more art object than production prototype. Mechanically, the car drew from the X87 Junior Sports specification with an 851 cubic centimeters flat twin, 4-speed transaxle, independent front suspension, torsion bar rear suspension, and drum brakes. Contemporary figures suggest similar Panhards reached 82 to 90 miles per hour, about 132 to 145 kilometers per hour, depending on weight and tune. French reporting also cited a claimed 168 kilometers per hour, about 104 miles per hour peak for this car, possibly reflecting its lighter body and improved aerodynamics. Whatever the precise number, it was quick for its size and era. The Le Zèbre debuted in Paris, reportedly shown at the 1953 Grand Palais Salon, where it caused a stir among visitors already captivated by Saint-Germain-des-Prés' creative scene. Despite talk of a short production run, nothing followed. As with many visionary specials, costs, complexity, and limited demand likely ended the idea before it began. Its later life is fragmentary. Accounts say the car survived into the late 1950s and may have been shipped to Tahiti around 1957, eventually falling into derelict condition. No confirmed restoration has surfaced, and photographs are our main record of its existence. Today, the 1953 Panhard Le Zèbre stands as a compelling intersection of post-war French engineering and avant-garde artistry. A hand-built experiment in materials, aerodynamics, and style, remembered less for production impact than for the bold imagination it put on the road.